Imagine a wedding that feels like a 3-day festival. Music, laughter, and food everywhere. That's a Croatian wedding. It's not just an event, it's a living tradition, where everyone, family, friends, neighbors, joins in. What makes these weddings unique is the blend of ancient customs and modern party energy. You don't just attend, you become part of the celebration. The heart of a Croatian wedding is its people. Community and family are everything. Every ritual, from songs at the bride's home to the final dance, brings people closer. It's about more than two people. It's about uniting families and strengthening community bonds. Get ready to dive into vibrant processions, lively music, and heartwarming traditions. We'll take you from the first preparations to the last midnight snack, showing why Croatian weddings are unforgettable. This is more than a ceremony. It's a joyful declaration of love you'll never forget. Preparations for a Croatian wedding begin weeks in advance, with excitement and anticipation filling both family homes. One of the first signs is the barjak, a beautifully decorated Croatian flag, often adorned with flowers and ribbons, proudly displayed at the homes of both the bride and groom. This flag is more than just a decoration, it's a symbol of unity, tradition, and the coming together of two families. The barjaktar, usually a lively and charismatic friend or relative, takes on the important role of leading the wedding procession. With the flag in hand, the barjaktar energizes the crowd, setting a joyful tone and keeping spirits high throughout the festivities. Brides often choose modern gowns, but with meaningful traditional touches. Perhaps a piece of family embroidery sewn into the dress, or a lucky sprig of rosemary tucked into the bouquet or pinned to the gown. These details connect the bride to her heritage and family history. Grooms, too, dress with care, donning sharp suits accented by a sprig of rosemary and a ribbon in the Croatian colors. These small but significant accessories are believed to bring luck and symbolize fidelity. Invitations aren't just sent, they're delivered in person. The groom, his father, and a group of musicians visit each guest's home, sharing homemade rakia or wine, and personally inviting them to the celebration. This tradition turns the act of inviting into a heartfelt ritual. Each visit becomes a mini celebration with laughter, music, and toasts, making every guest feel truly included and valued from the very start. Bridesmaids and groomsmen dress elegantly, but the kum and kuma, the best man and maid of honor, hold a place of special honor. They are chosen not just for friendship, but for their lifelong bond with the couple. The kum and kuma help plan, organize, and ensure everything runs smoothly, offering guidance and support at every step. Their presence is a symbol of lasting friendship, loyalty, and the promise of support throughout the couple's married life. Every detail, from the carefully chosen attire to the hand-delivered invitations, reflects a deep sense of community, tradition, and pride in Croatian heritage. The excitement and joy build long before the wedding day itself, as families and friends come together to prepare, celebrate, and share in the anticipation. In the end, it's all about making everyone feel part of something truly special, a celebration of love, family, and enduring tradition. The wedding day begins with a lively gathering at the bride's home. Music, food, and laughter fill the air. Tamburasi musicians play heartfelt songs, setting an emotional, festive tone. One highlight, the playful buying of the bride. The groom's party must negotiate with the bride's family, who offer up fake brides for laughs. The cum bargains with jokes, drinks, and promises until the real bride finally appears, radiant. This ritual shows how precious the bride is and unites both families in joy. After the purchase, the couple receives a heartfelt blessing from the bride's parents. More music, dancing, and rakia follow, keeping spirits high. This pre-ceremony party ensures everyone's ready for the big event. It's not just a wedding, it's a series of joyful celebrations. Every moment is about bringing families together. The energy is contagious from the very start. After the bride's house, it's time for the wedding procession, a lively parade of decorated cars, led by the barjaktar waving the flag. Car horns blare, music blasts, and the whole town knows a wedding is happening. Neighbors sometimes block the road, demanding a drink or treat before letting the cars pass, a playful community ritual. The procession, called the svatovi, is filled with singing, laughter, and celebration. Music is everywhere, from car stereos to live tamburasi. The energy builds as everyone heads to the ceremony. On arrival, guests greet each other with hugs, and musicians keep the party going outside the venue. the bride and groom make a grand entrance with their parents. This joyful journey sets the tone for the vows to come. It's a moving, communal celebration from start to finish. The ceremony, often held in a centuries-old church, is the emotional heart of a Croatian wedding day. These beautiful stone churches, filled with history and tradition, set the perfect stage for a moment that will be remembered for a lifetime. The air is thick with anticipation as family and friends gather, their faces glowing with excitement and pride. Led by a priest, the ceremony is rich with prayers, meaningful readings, and a heartfelt homily on the importance of marriage. The priest's words echo through the ancient walls, reminding everyone of the sacredness of the vows about to be exchanged. The couple stands at the altar with their cum and kuma, their chosen wedding witnesses and lifelong supporters, exchanging vows and rings in front of their loved ones. This moment is both intimate and communal, as the entire congregation shares in their joy. A unique Croatian tradition follows. The priest blesses a crucifix, which the couple holds together as they say their vows. This powerful symbol will later hang in their new home, serving as a daily reminder of their promises and the faith that binds them. The pinning of rosemary, a symbol of love and fidelity, continues at the church. Young relatives move through the pews, pinning sprigs onto guests, who in turn offer a small symbolic gift, often a coin or a token of good luck. Once the vows are spoken and the rings exchanged, the couple shares their first kiss as husband and wife. The church erupts in cheers, and the newlyweds are showered with rice or petals, a joyful wish for prosperity and happiness. The applause grows as the couple walks down the aisle, hand in hand, beaming with happiness. It's a moment of pure celebration, with every guest sharing in their delight. Outside, musicians strike up lively tunes, filling the air with music and laughter. The celebration resumes immediately, as tradition calls for joy to spill out into the streets. The formalities may be over, but the party is just beginning. Dancing, singing, and feasting await as everyone comes together to honor the newlyweds. Every tradition, big or small, is about love, family, and the strength of community. These moments weave together to create memories that last a lifetime. The joy is palpable as the newlyweds step out of the church, ready to begin their new life together, surrounded by the warmth of their loved ones. The best is yet to come as the celebration continues long into the night, filled with laughter, music, and the promise of a bright future. The reception, or svadbena večera, is a marathon of food, music, and dancing that lasts all night. The newlyweds enter to cheers and music, then share their first dance to open the floor. The meal is a feast. Platters of pursuit, cheese, olives, hearty soups, and roasted meats keep coming. No one leaves hungry. Food is served throughout the night. The dance floor is always packed, with folk dances like the kolo bringing everyone together. The band or DJ keeps the energy high, leading games and encouraging non-stop celebration. At midnight, the wedding cake is cut, symbolizing the couple's first shared task. But the night isn't over. Late-night dishes like sarma or goulash fuel more dancing. The party often goes until sunrise. It's a true feast for the senses and the soul. Croatian weddings are filled with playful traditions that keep the night lively and unforgettable. From the very start, there's a sense of excitement in the air as family and friends gather to celebrate not just the couple, but the bonds that tie everyone together. One favorite is the stealing of the bride. Friends whisk her away and the groom must perform a funny task or pay a ransom to get her back. This lighthearted game fills the room with laughter and anticipation, as everyone roots for the groom to succeed and bring his bride back to the party. Another cherished tradition is the breaking of bread. The couple pulls apart a special loaf. Whoever gets the bigger piece is said to be the head of the household. It's a playful moment, but also a symbol of sharing and partnership, cheered on by all the guests. Gift giving is a public affair. Guests line up to present envelopes, often announced by the band with a song. This tradition turns generosity into a joyful spectacle, with music and laughter echoing through the hall as each guest steps forward. As the night winds down, guests receive party favors, candied almonds and cake, to thank them for sharing the day. These sweet treats are a small token of gratitude, a way for the couple to send their loved ones home with a piece of the celebration. These customs, big and small, weave together a celebration rooted in love, family, and community. Every tradition, from the playful to the heartfelt, brings people closer and creates memories that last a lifetime. Every moment is about laughter, connection, and honoring the past while looking forward to the future. The music, the dancing, and the shared stories all add to the magic of the night. The final meal, often served late into the night, signals the end of the festivities, but the memories and bonds created will last forever. It's a time for guests to gather one last time, sharing food and laughter before saying their goodbyes. Croatian weddings are more than just parties. They're unforgettable experiences that celebrate heritage, joy, and the power of togetherness. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our wonderful community. Thank you for watching.